Hi everyone, welcome back to AeroHub and welcome to the series of lectures in airframe structural analysis. In this last lecture, we discussed about what is thin wall section and we discussed about what is thin wall approximation, and we found out the centroid of a standard section. And in this lecture, we will be finding out one of the important sectional properties, that is the estimation of moment of inertia of a thin walled section. As you can see there, in this question, estimate the moment of inertia of the thin walled section given below. And we have an inclined section here. You can see the thickness is T, and we have an axis system that is placed at the center of the inclined thin walled section, and the angle of the inclined thin walled section with respect to the x-axis is beta. We can see here the angle of the thin walled section with respect to x-axis is beta, and the thickness here is T, and the section is divided into two. One is A by 2 and A by 2 at the center of the thin walled section. Now we have to estimate the values of moment of inertia, that is your Ixx, Iyy and Ixy. For that, we have to consider a small element here. I am drawing now. You have to consider a small element ds. Small element ds, which is at a distance s from the center of the section. We are having a small element ds here, which is at a distance s from the center of the element. Okay, now this element is at a distance y from the x-axis, and also it is at a distance x from y-axis. Okay, now I can draw a small triangle here, and this is the angle beta, and this is the hypotenuse of the right triangle S, and we have y and we have x here, and we have to convert x and y in terms of s. So x can be easily s cos beta, and y can be easily s sin beta. Okay, now for this small element, the area is dA is equal to T into ds. Okay, for the small element, the area is equal to dA is equal to T into ds. Okay, now we have the formula to find out the values of moment of inertia. Ixx is equal to integral y square dA. You are aware about this formula from your mechanics of material as well as the previous lectures of airframe structural analysis, and we have y is equal to here, and we have to integrate this equation from 0 to a by 2. Okay, because the element is moving from this point to this point, extreme point. So I'll integrate from 0 to a by 2, and the value of y is s sin beta, that is from the geometry, and the value of dA is T ds. We have square here, so it will be 0 to a by 2, this is a by 2, not 9 by 2, 0 to a by 2, s sine square beta t ds. Okay, and now I will multiply this equation by 2 because we have to find out the moment of inertia of the entire section. So we have to multiply. We are only considering from this origin point to this extreme point while integrating. So to find out the entire section's moment of inertia, we have to multiply by 2 because this section is symmetrical about this point. So I'll multiply it by 2. So it will be 2 into 0 to a by 2 s square sine square beta t ds. Okay, and you can see in this equation sine square beta t can be taken out. I will divide like this. So Ixx is equal to 2 into t sine square beta integral 0 to a by 2 s square into ds. Okay, now we can integrate this equation now. 2t sine square beta s square ds will be s cube by 3, substituting the limit 0 to a by 2. So we will be getting 2t sine square beta a cube by 24. So I can get it will be t sine square beta a cube by 12, and this is the answer for Ixx. Ixx is equal to t sine square beta into a cube by 12. I think you understood the steps. Similarly, we have to find the value of Iyy. Iyy is equal to integral x square dA, and I am not going to write the entire steps, and we will be getting, I will substitute x as s cos beta, and finally the steps are same. Finally we will be getting the equation t cos square beta a cube by 12 for Iyy. Okay, this is for Iyy. What about Ixy? Ixy will be equal to integral x y dA. So you have to substitute the value of x as s cos beta and the value of y as s sin beta, and it is a base simple integration. Finally you will be getting t will be getting in terms of cos beta sin beta, and we have a 2 here, so we will be getting 2 sin beta cos beta will be sin 2 beta, t sin 2 beta into a cube divided by 24, and this will be the answer for Ixy. Okay, so I think you understood this problem. This is very simple only. Okay, so that's all about this lecture. We will see you in the next lecture. We will be finding out the bending stress for a thin wall section. Thank you so much.